Hey friends, you're watching BrainStormAcres. I'm Henry.
And I'm Irene.
And we're here in the sunny sun of Southern California.
Right, we're at an event this week. Anybody following us closely would notice that we were scrambling around frantically to get our garden and greenhouse stabilized. And we've been following a challenge on YouTube, the 3 things you learned this year. So we decided that would be a fun thing to do here.
So we did learn 3 things.
Well, we learned lots of things, but we really spent a lot of time talking about it. First of all, if you build it, they will come.
And boy, do they ever come.
Yeah, the antelope, the deer. We haven't had elk in the yard, thank God. The rabbits, the rats, the other rodents will all come. And the bugs.
The bugs. The bugs are really nasty this year.
Right, and we discovered the ironic thing that when you improve your soil, all of a sudden it becomes more attractive to June bugs.
Yeah, it's a field of dreams for June bugs.
It is truly a field of dreams. So that was our big learning thing this year, was that we've created a lovely little oasis for every kind of critter on the planet that wants to come eat something. And it's our garden.
And they come.
Yes, they do. The second thing we learned is be prepared. Because
the Boy Scout motto.
Right. This is kind of the motto video. Because we live out a long way from every place, for us to get something simple like a good organic fertilizer or a good organic insecticide is kind of an act of God.
Yeah, well, and it's 60 miles or better to a store that will have those things.
Right.
And the problem is there's 2 sets of major box stores in 2 different directions. Mm-hmm. So if we go to either set, it's at least a 4-hour trip.
Right.
So it's not something we do lightly. It's not something we do casually.
Right, and we forgot, and then we're reminded, unfortunately, by our own experiences this year, that not all box stores are created equal. So we went to one on one side of town when we should have gone to one on the other side of town. Now it's the same box store, but the one side of town is better educated with our higher financial circumstances, and the other side is less educated with a lesser financial circumstances. So if you want the good organic stuff, you have to go to the expensive side of town. And we forgot that. So it was hard for us to get some of the things that we needed. So for this coming season, we will have all of our stuff on the shelf, because for waiting a week when you have an infestation can be terminal.
There's nothing left after a week with most of the things that come to visit our garden.
Yeah, exactly. And the third thing was never give up, never surrender. Now, as anyone who's a sci-fi geek will recognize that from Galaxy Quest. But it's been our favorite for a long time because we watch people give up and surrender so easy. And this year, for instance, we grew potatoes in pots. And a lot of people would have been totally dismayed by our harvest. But we were delighted, not only because we did get some potatoes, but because we figured out what was eating the potatoes.
And this goes back to the first thing we said, which is, if you build it, they will come. Well, what we discovered, or really rediscovered, was that certain kinds of grubs, June beetles, or June bugs in particular, really like our newly augmented soil.
Right. They love the fact that our soil is now full of organics, and it's soft, it doesn't have that heavy crust of clay on top, and the net result is they all came.
And they came, and they came.
Yes.
And they ate. And
yes.
They ate.
But we figured out what was eating the potatoes. So next year we know what we can do to stop that, and it doesn't involve insecticide, it involves a simple physical barrier. We will plant potatoes in pots, but we'll cover it with a net that they can't get through. And simply blocking them out. It's kind of like putting a screen between you and the mosquitoes. You know, they can't get to you, so they can't bite you.
So that's another really important thing.
Right. So that was we had to really think about this because we've learned a lot this year, and we're going to be doing some more detailed videos later about our successes and failures with different categories of fruit and veg and stuff like that. But being at an event, this seemed like a really good choice. Something that we could share with other people and have the time to do.
Well, thanks for watching. We hope that this was an entertaining, if not informative, video for you.
And yes, we're sitting on straw bales. in the middle of a battlefield, or what will be a battlefield later. Fortunately, they're not doing it right now. It would be kind of noisy.
So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like what you saw and like what you heard, and ring the bell to give you notifications.
So until next time,
Thanks for watching.
bye. See you later.